Calling you a radical. So 9 years ago today, I went into the bone marrow transplant. Acute East 8 LDS. Talk about a scary day. Given 2 months to live. So Celeste, who was there for 26 years, says, Kevin, I prepared your paperwork when you came in. I fully prepared to do your paperwork on the way out. Misdiagnosed, McQuackD, misdiagnosed. She says, we rank the status. You're a red 10, which means the worst. I've been here for 26. I've never seen a red 10 walk out of here. When I did first walk out, the first time I walked out, I came home right there and made a snow angel in the middle of the night, crystal clear. Where'd you sleep? My trees were alive and well then. My dogs were alive. A lot of my friends were alive. I'm bent to the edge. I stood and looked down. I lost a lot of friends though. I got no time to fuck around. Paul died, Carla died, Dana died, Tracy died, Judy died, Mrs. Glauser died. I can go on and on and on. Marshall Jensen, talk about a pioneer. He's in the room next to me. He died. Carla Hennessy and Marshall Jensen. Got the love, we got the love. Mike Lee tried to murder me. 2015, this fight was on. I just kept fighting, walked the coast of California. I was too sick for a bone marrow transplant. Celeste, Thimble Peterson believes in you. We usually don't treat red 10s. We don't even take them. Vincent Hansen, Thimble, Dr. Ford, Dr. Ash, Dr. Uda, Dr. Mitchell. All those PAs. Melanie, my great PA. I run into Whitney recently, my personal nurse in there. I haven't seen her forever. So I can't believe it's been 9 years, Kevin. Look at you. Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid in 2015. When I was due for open heart surgery, my gallbladder literally tried to murder me. I had chemo. I had a lot of chemo. I have 4 tattoos up me. I had RCM squared, the mushroom root. Totaled out my gallbladder. I was due for gallbladder surgery and very delicate, my platelets. I walked around with platelet counts of 38 for a long, long time. Due for it cut out on the 2nd of June 2015. I got a cat on first from the bone marrow transplant center from the doctor who was going to do it there at LDS. You're off. You have no insurance. Yes, I do. I forked over $1 million to get in. Almost $1 million. Just think about what that money would be worth. All that Tesla stock, all that. Pay back the tape, Your Honor. The YouTube video is mightier than the sword. Think about what I've done full of cancer. The sweet are the uses of adversity. Talk about keep you on your toes. Talk about keep you moving, that wolf on my neck. I didn't have a transplant. I have 4 tattoos up me. Dr. Thompson, I was at LDS, the famous radiologist. I was his last patient. Timbo says I don't want much radiation in him. We don't want much, but we've got to. So as long as he does it, I was his last patient. I had 4 tattoos down my back. I had my chest split open. Mike Lee literally tried to murder me. Kicked me off Medicaid. Denied me my open heart. So my valve collapsed. Born with a bad organ valve. They couldn't operate. They had delicate surgery. Wouldn't let me have it. I went into Ogden Regional Medical Center, South Ogden, Utah. An emergency room doctor named Michael Hawkins. Bleeding profusely. It's my valve. I can feel it. It's my heart. It's going. I ran the test. There's nothing wrong with you. Go see your dentist. Didn't even clean me up. There was a nurse in there that day. She had cancer sucks button. I said, where'd you get that cancer sucks button? There's only a few of those. I have one. They're rare. She says, oh, Kevin Blanch. I was one of your nurses. I could hear her arguing. No, Kevin Blanch is an AML leukemia survivor. So John Hopkins 1% survival rate said, in the streets in front of the White House, I lost it. A young woman named Emily came out and gave it to me. We talked later. Her mother passed of leukemia in 2012. Oh yeah, the angels. They watch out over me. I have work to do. What a fucking journey. What a hardcore fucking journey. You don't know spiritual. I love all these fucking right-wingers and these left-wingers because they fucking don't know shit. They're fake activists. They think they know the path. They think they know the fight. I used to invite people. Kimbo's an anti-nuclear. Come on in to the bone marrow transplant. The administration told me I couldn't video in LDS. He said, I told them to fuck off. I said, fuck you. You sure took my money. I'm in here. And they says, oh, we're just going to cut you loose because we're going to watch you, what you've done. They cut me loose because I ran out of money. Welcome to fucking Utah. And they call themselves Christians. No public assistance. None. I got zero public assistance. Zero. I get by with little help from my friends. I get high with, thank God for a few people on the internet, or I'd have starved to death, literally. This is the Christian Utah. And by the way, pioneer stock, I'm 7th generation. Go to the cemetery here, look at the last name. Oh, it's mine. Whitey. Got the love. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie to me. Way up from and high. Don't you remember, Kevin? Don't you remember? Lord, I remember. I slept next to you in the East 8 Bone Marrow Transplant Center at LDS Hospital. I remember Whitney that day when I went in there. I mean, yeah. Ooh, I was so sick. They didn't restrict my bowel. I almost lost my life because bad fucking doctors at McQuack 2 doctors overruled 20 doctors, both anti-nuclear from Copenhagen and Southern Utah, Vincent Hansen and Bimbo Peterson. Don't you remember, Kevin? Lord, I remember. Lord, I remember way up from and high. I slept next to you, Kevin, in the bone marrow transplant center. I'm dead. I'm in heaven. My name is Carla. My name is Judy. My name is Dan. My name is Marshall Jones. Carla Hannes. Lord, I remember. I slept in the dead fucking pines with the sun from Fukushima, Japan. These fucking nuclear monsters, these Monsanto killers. They killed my dogs, they killed my trees, they killed my family, they killed my loved ones. Only the good die young. The fight goes on. Here we go. This is a dumb fucking trumper. Perfect, right? Dumb trumpers and fucking... We love open air testing in Nevada. We're going to vote for Burgess Owens, a bankrupt fucking guy from Brooklyn, because he's going to nuke us. Operation Foxconn News. Any given day in the East 8 Bone Marrow Transplant Center in Salt Lake, and this is first-hand account, Kevin Blanch, any day. Southern Utah makes up less than 5% of the Utah population. Any day you go in there, well over 50% of them in there from Southern. Oh, come to Moab. Tourism, life excavated. Governor Herbert's father died of this. Mike Lee's father died of this. John Huntsman's father. By the way, Mike Lee's dad died very young. I just found out my dad's a downwinder. Cancer karma's a motherfucker. Off to hell, all of them. You trade in your hell for some fucker you never met. Fucking well. Way up firm and high. Lord, I remember. Lord, how could I forget? Going in and out of a coma. Do I have my rock? My little baby granddaughter come in there. I don't even know where the fuck she got this rock. I've had it in my hand. I was going in and out of a coma the night that they fucking accident sent it off for. Here, Grandpa, put that in your hand. I got it at the planetarium. Nurse is praying. Don't you go, Kevin. Don't you go. Wake up. They're crying. You left us, Kev. Again? No, this time for a long time. What did you see? Oh, that angel. She's been with me since I was a child. On the ancient lake floor. That little Shoshone native girl. Kevin. These European invaders, they murdered my mom, my dad, my cousins, my uncles. Now they're murdering all the ecology. They're trying to murder you. They murdered me. As a little girl, they killed me. Scout me. Lord, I remember. Pass out the smallpox blankets. Get on the cancer ranch. Get on the boxcar. Take the shower. Not me. Fight to the fucking death. For life is eternal. Only the good die young. Stay in tune.